Hello everyone, Mr. Horgan here. Before I get underway with the very special 40th anniversary Price is Right pricing game recap for tonight, by the request of Sports Guy 528 and NBC 11 News Clips, let's all pause for a moment of silence to remember the actor Michael Clark Duncan, who passed away yesterday at the age of 54. Thank you very much. And now this announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's disclaimer for the pricing game recap will be omitted for the Price is Right 40th anniversary special. Thank you very much.
And now it's time for the fabulous pricing game recap for the 40th anniversary special of the Price is Right for this Tuesday, September 4th, 2012. And joining me as my co-host on Skype for tonight is a first-time special guest representing the great state of New Jersey, my state. It's Sports Guy 528. Sports Guy 528, welcome to the Price is Right pricing game recap.
Thank you, Mr. Horgan, for the opportunity, and it's really great to be with you on a historic night of the pricing game recap.
It certainly will be a historic night. Before I get underway, I should say before we get underway, Jay Van Diesel was also scheduled to join us for tonight's recap, but unfortunately, due to some circumstances, he could not join us. But I do like to give a shout out to him, saying that I know that we'll see him again real soon for the pricing game recap. So in the meantime, Sports Guy 528, I'm ready to go. How about you?
Yes,
Alright. The pricing games played on the 40th anniversary special were the following: Grand Game, Any Number, Double Prices, Plinko, Bonus Game, and Double Cross. Now all the contestants are past contestants from the 40 years the Price is Right has been on the air. And the first contestant was Pamela, who won an airplane back in 1976. Can you believe that? An airplane. And she played Grand Game for a chance to win actually, believe it or not, it was not for a chance to win up to $10,000 or $20,000. It was a chance to win up to $40,000. $40,000! I am not kidding. My jaw dropped when I saw that happen. So, she had to start off with $4, and oddly enough, that was the target price. $4. Alright, she first chose the 6.9-ounce box of Rice-A-Roni chicken flavor. And that was $1.59. She went up to $40. Next, she chose the 10-ounce bottle of Kikkoman soy sauce. And that was $2.19. She went up to $400. Next, she chose the 40-count box of Band-Aid shear strips. And they were $2.69. She was now up to $4,000. She was given the option to take the $4,000 and quit, or go on for $40,000. Pamela decided to keep on going, and I can't blame her one bit. She chose the 15-ounce jar of Cheese Whiz instead of the 16-ounce bottle of the Mop and Glow floor cleaner and the roll of the Reynolds Wrap aluminum foil. if the cheese whiz was less than $4, Pamela would win $40,000. And the price of the cheese whiz was $4.99. The Mop and Glow floor cleaner was the product that was less than $4. It was $3.59. And the Reynolds Wrap aluminum foil was $4.49. Alright, Sports Guide 528, it's time to make your big break come true by recapping pricing game number 2.
Hi, yeah, that's Alana. Appeared back in 2002. We won a car and type. He played any number with these 3 blinds. A kitchen style appliances. And he went down 1,500 SD 4x3 regular cash for money in the piggy bank. First number in the truck was a 2. For our first pick, she took the 3, and that was the second number in the truck. Then she chose lucky number 7, and that was in fact the third number in the truck. Then she picked number 5. It was the first number in the appliances. So, the appliances was in fact more than $500. Then she chose 0, and that was the last number in the appliances. Next, she chose in the number 1. Unfortunately, that was the last number in the piggy bank. Then she picked 4, and that was the first number in the piggy bank. So it came down to 6, 8, and 2, 9, and she chose 9 for our last number. And it was the second number in the appliances. She won $590 for the appliances, with the 6 being cleared out. Truck, fourth number of that, and the 8 was the second number in the piggy bank. But they were some nicer appliances, so that's a consolation win.
Next, we had Desedia, who actually was homeless at the time she became a Price is Right contestant. Someone gave her her ticket, and she went on the show, and she won $13,000 playing Plinko, and she also won $1,000 in the Showcase Showdown. And she also won her showcase as I watched a clip of her win on PricesRight.com. Now, Desedia played double prices for a trip to Rome, Italy, and that included a 6-night stay in a lovely room with a Vatican view and daily breakfast at the Hotel Atlante Star. And it also included a private hot air balloon ride to see the sights as you soar through the sky. And the trip was modeled by Awesome Amber. And the double prices playing was in front of Contestants Row. I'll mention that later in the acknowledgement section. So, Desedia already chose the price of what she believed the trip cost. She believed it was the high price of $14,308 over the low price of $12,769. And when Marvelous Manuela took away the low price and revealed the actual retail price, it was $12,769. Honestly, I thought she had it with $14,308.
I kind of knew it was going to be strong.
Alright, Sports Guide 528. As we continue this Price is Right galore. Let's hear now about pricing game number 4.
Okay, just me. What? Stand up, and practice. And other notes were not there. I'll be honest. Back. And guys didn't have back. Anyway, so you got to play Plinko for a chance to win up to $50,000. As usual, you go off with a free Plinko chip. You win 4 by guessing before small prizes, small prize and well. The first small prize is the air square. Starts at $75. You believe 5 is the missing number. 2 was 5, $35. Our second small prize is a popcorn maker. Marked at $30. She says 0 for the missing number, and it is 0. $60. Yes. 3 chips. The third small prize was a steamer that had $50. She believed 5 was the missing number, not 0. But it was 0. Only $20. No chip there. Finally, we had a solid pair with an also containing order for need of salad that had $34. So you believe it was 4, not 4, $32. So she won 3 chips, and Amber gave Kathleen the 2 chips she won. Now for the Plinko chips. In her first chip, she got 0, nothing, chips, nada. But that's good news for the Jordan. She will find $10,000 at her second chip.
Loved it.
So, for her final chip, she got $1,000. So, she won $11,000. And now, of course, give her an official win.
That's right, $11,000 for 3 Plinko chips. Not too bad. Alright, next we had Paul, who was the very first showcase winner back from 40 years ago when he was off by $4. When he bid $2,500, the actual retail price being $2,504. And from 40 years ago, he played bonus game. And guess what game he played 40 years later? Bonus game! Now, get a load of the prize he was playing for. This is pretty sweet. A 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo Model Fine Manuela, valued at $16,995. Now, the first small prize was a 2 GB clip-on Apple iPod Shuffle, where you can take your favorite songs anywhere. Priced at $33, Paul believed the actual price was higher, and it was $49. It was higher. Next, we had the Clapper. Priced at $24, Paul believed the actual price was lower, and it was $18. It was lower. Next, we had a fortune cookie maker that features non-stick plates with a molder and fork for easy removal. Priced at $58. Paul believed that the actual price was lower, and it was lower. It was $30. So, if he got the last small prize right, he would automatically win the bonus. It was a DeLonghi Retro Espresso Maker that makes lattes, cappuccinos, and more, and features an attached frother and a 35-ounce removable water tank. Priced at $89, Paul believed that the actual price was higher. If it was higher, he would win the bonus. And when Drew revealed whether the price was higher or lower, it was higher! He won won the 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. And you know what? Even if he didn't get the espresso maker, he still would have gotten the bonus because it was behind the third window. I honestly was thinking it was going to be the first window, but it wasn't to be. He won the 4 prizes, which totaled $197, plus the Monte Carlo at $16,995. His total winnings was $17,192. And now, Sports Guy 528, as we have come to the end of our pricing game picks, you get to end things off with pricing game number 6.
This is my first play of the day. We are playing Double Claw. The player was Mary Lawrence, who appeared in the late 90s, early 2000s, known for his exaggeration on the show. He played back in his last appearance. He played any number for money in the Piggy Bank, a Stanware, or a Ford Range for extra 4x2 pickup truck. He won the Stanware that valued at $736. Right now, he's going to become the third player to play double quad with these 2 prizes. An HD BDTV borrowed by Amber and a hot tub borrowed by Manuela. There are the 4 possible prizes for each of them. The HDTV can be either $1,239, $23.94, $39.49, and $94.98. While the hot tub can be $14.29, $42.95, $29.50, and $95.08. So when Larry and Rhonda acted together on the screen, he went with $39.49 for the TV and $42.95 for the hot tub. Because I had to keep those prices. And whenever it's time to find out the actual retail price, and turn out that Larry was right. He won both prizes with the grand total at $8,244.
Awesome win by Larry. I'm very happy that he won. Now, on to the acknowledgement section. I'm going to start things off with what NeilRox87 has given me. And it's this. In 40 years of TPIR, the 3 oldest pricing games have been played the respective number of times listed below on this sheet. This does indeed include any plays that occurred on any primetime specials. Any number, 1,436 times. Bonus game, 641 times. Double prices, 1,481 times. Now he has some non-TPIR facts he likes to share with all of us. First, today is the 39th birthday of actor/martial artist/MMA fighter Jason David Frank, best known as Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And he was also the White Ranger. And Jason David Frank could very well be best known for this laugh. I love that laugh. That's for you, NeilRox87. Okay. Speaking of Power Rangers, it was on this day 19 years ago, September 4th, 1993, that what is probably the most famous episode of MMPR aired for the first time. The episode is titled Food Fight. It featured the most well-known monster, Pudgy Pig, who was sent to eat all the food on Earth. He even succeeded in eating the Rangers' weapons. It was 11 years ago yesterday, September 3rd, 2001, that Tweet Trang, the original Yellow Power Ranger, Trini, sadly passed away in a car crash. She was only 27 years old, R.I.P. Now, on to the acknowledgments for today's 40th anniversary special of The Price is Right. According to Ben Mason Television, Grand Game was played for $40,000 today. This is the first time ever that Grand Game was played for more than $10,000 on the daytime show. He'll tell us this much. The last time the game was played for more than $10,000 was back in 2008 on the $1 Million Show. Double prices. Since there was a trip up for grabs, it was played right at the edge of the studio for the 5th time in the 40th season. Plinko. It's the 7th time a cash game was played forth in the 40th season. Bonus game. Paul played bonus game on the very first show back in '72, and the first contestant to ever win that game, and also got a clean sweep as well. Believe it or not, Paul played bonus game again and got a clean sweep as well. By the way, that's 5 clean sweeps this season. That's a record that might stand for a long time. Double cross. Crazy Larry won the game. I say, and he quotes, "Yeah, I'm calling him Crazy Larry so I can hire him for when next we play pocket change." That means for the 40th season, the game has a 2-1 record. Not bad if I didn't say so myself. Set change. The big door's got a makeover, and this change will carry over to the start of season 41 as well. Pretty nice doors, I have to say. He must say, Ben Mason Television, that every audience member got a GTIR 40th anniversary t-shirt courtesy of Cafe Press. If you want one, go to pricesright.com, of course. By the way, George mentioned this instead of Drew. Now, according to M.V.P. 11 news clips, double prices was played on the back near contestants row. Double cross marked its second win on the last show of the 40th season. So this season, a loss from the first playing and a win on the last 2 playings of double cross. In the showcase downtown LA, computer and car is old and new as part of a retro-themed showcase. In the showcase reveal, all of the former contestants in the audience got a one-of-a-kind 40th anniversary t-shirt with the Price is Right logo on it from CafePress.com. If you like to win one of those shirts, go to PriceIsRight.com, of course. Only Manuel and Amber were on the show today, but no Rachel. And finally, Sports Guy 528's acknowledgement. 3 of the original 5 games were played today. Grocery game was the odd game out, as Bullseye 72 is retired. This is the first time Grand Game was played for more than $10,000 in the daytime show, not counting the $1 Million Spectacular, when it's played for $20,000. Amber and Manuel were the models for today, as there was no Gwen or Rachel. Double cross set was adjusted as the spotlights on each side are gone. Double cross got its second win, and its record now stands at 2-1. Paul played bonus game for the second time, the same game he won when he became the first showcase winner back in 1972, and this is the 4th time this season that bonus game was played for a vintage car, but 5th time in which it's played for a car as the bonus prize. So, there you have it. On the 40th anniversary special, we had bonus game and double cross won in its entirety, plus $11,000 won in Plinko by Kathleen, and kitchen appliances won by Juliana in any number. Now, I am going to name all the contestants on the show today the MVPs of The Price is Right, basically because they are celebrating the 40th anniversary. But I do have to name the big winners: Kathleen, Paul, and Larry. And Juliana gets contestant recognition for her small any number wins. Larry also won big in his showcase. That involved a trip to Los Angeles, where he and a guest will be chauffeured in a limousine. He will get to explore the vibrant entertainment district of LA Live, home of the Nokia Theater, Staples Center, the Grammy Museum, and more, plus $2,000 spending cash. He also won an Apple iMac desktop computer that has 8 gigs of RAM and a 2TB hard drive, plus comes with a photo printer. Both the trip to LA and the computer was modeled by Amber, and finally he won a sporty 2013 Ford Mustang GT Premium Coupe modeled by Manuela. Larry bid $33,000. Actual retail price, $42,319, a difference of $9,319. He was a bit off, but he did win his showcase nonetheless. His total winnings from the 40th anniversary special was $51,421. Pretty good. pretty darn good. Promotional consideration for the Price is Right Price Game Recap provided by the best of the Price is Right on DVD. And, so, Sports Guide 528, do you have your sponsor with you as well, or no? Huh? No, he doesn't. I thought he had a sponsor, but unfortunately, no. So, before I go, I have an announcement to make. 1 week from tomorrow, Wednesday, September 12th, my family and I are leaving for our vacation to Ireland. I will be there until the 26th of September. So this is important stuff I'm about to tell you. I have already gotten in contact with Sports Guide 528 as well as Neil Rocks 87 and Jay Van Diesel. So I asked for them to do their part to help out on the first shows of the 41st season come September 24th. I also would like to spread this message to I'm 264 Shirt, Money 7373, Ben Mason Television, NBC 11 News Clips to please help out while I'm away. So, such as the acknowledgement section, please do not leave your acknowledgements for me when I come back from vacation. I would really appreciate it if you do them while I'm away. I don't want a lot of heavy work done on me. And Neil Rocks 87 pointed out that if he does a recap, make sure the acknowledgements are sent to him. Same with who went for Jay Van Diesel. If he does the recap, acknowledgements go to him. I'm 264 Shirt, etc., etc., etc. I return on the 26th, but it's going to take me at least 2 days to relax from my vacation, so I will make my official Season 41 Pricing Game Recap return on Monday, October 1st. So, there you go. So, that does it for the 40th Anniversary Price is Right Pricing Game Recap. I'd like to thank you, Sports Guide 528, for joining me tonight.
Great debut for me and your host. I did just have some minor issues with the connections. I couldn't be on the rest of you to talk about the upcoming week for your vacation. Sorry about that. I will hear what you said when you upload it tonight.
Alright, very good. So, until I see you all again real soon, this is Mr. Horgan, and Sports Guide, wonder if Sports Guide 528 is, Sports Guide 528 is having a little problem with his Skype, but I wanted to get the camera on him for him to say goodbye.
Perfect.
So, just want to remind you all to please help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. See you all soon.